All right, everyone, get ready, because today we're diving deep into, well, manifestation.
Ooh.
Yeah. Our listener this week, super into the idea, wants to experience Japan, even put it on their vision board,
I love that.
right? So we're going to unpack this whole manifestation thing, what it really is, how it might actually work
Right.
or not.
Right.
And to guide us, we have an expert on the power of the mind, goal setting,
Yeah.
maybe even a little bit about the history of vision boards.
Mhm.
Welcome to the deep dive.
It's great to be here. This is always such a fascinating topic.
Totally. It's everywhere right now. So manifestation is kind of having a moment. You
Yeah.
know? But beyond the hype, what's the real deal here? Like, what separates just wishing for something and actual manifestation?
You know, I love that you're asking that because so often it gets lost in, like you said, the hype. But at its heart, manifestation is about understanding how your thoughts, your beliefs actually connect to what you experience in reality. And it's not just, sitting back and wishing. It's really about getting your actions, your mindset in line with what you want to achieve. Think of it. Imagine wanting to win a race.
Okay. Yeah.
You can't just wish for it, right? You have to train, you got to eat right, you got to visualize that victory.
Yeah.
Manifestation is like applying those same principles, but to other parts of your life.
Yeah, that makes total sense. I mean, so much of what we accomplish really does start in the mind, right?
Mm-hmm.
Which brings us to that vision board. I
Mhm.
bet yours for Japan is incredible.
Oh, it's a work in progress, always adding to it.
I love that.
Yeah.
But how does having that that collage of your dream trip actually play into this whole thing?
So vision boards, they're definitely not just pretty pictures, right?
Right.
They actually tap into some really, really interesting psychology. One of the biggest things is visualization. When you create that board and you're looking at it regularly, it's almost like you're helping your brain create this mental roadmap to what you want. It's kind of like telling your subconscious, this is where we're headed.
Oh, I like that.
And that alone can make that goal feel so much more attainable.
So it's like making it more real, like almost within reach.
Exactly. And then there's something called priming, another super powerful element. When you surround yourself with images, affirmations, all tied to that goal, you're basically priming your mind to pick up on opportunities you might have missed otherwise.
Oh, interesting. How so?
Okay, so our brains have this thing called the reticular activating system, or the RAS. It basically filters all the information that's constantly coming at us,
Yeah.
right? It decides what we pay attention to.
Oh, wow.
So when you spend time with your vision board, you're essentially telling your RAS, hey, this Japan thing, really important, flag anything related to it.
That's so cool. So it's like suddenly noticing those Japanese restaurants you walked by 100 times before, or those articles about Japan just popping up in your newsfeed.
Exactly. You just naturally become much more attuned to those possibilities.
I love that. Okay, so our listener, they're already on track with their Japan vision board.
They're ahead of the game.
But how do we take it a step further from dreaming about the trip to actually making it happen?
That's where action comes in, right?
Yeah.
It's great to dream, to visualize, but manifestation is about aligning our efforts with those goals too.
Right. It's not magic.
Exactly. So for the Japan trip, maybe it's researching visas. What are the requirements there? Maybe looking into, okay, when's the best time to go to get the best prices? Maybe putting together a possible itinerary. These were things that can actually shift the energy from I'm wishing for this to I'm planning this.
It's that feeling of, okay, this is actually happening, even though it's just a plan. Just booking the flight can be terrifying, but also really motivating.
Exactly. You become an active participant in making what you want real.
Mm-hmm. Taking control.
Yes.
We do have to ask, though, what about the skeptical side of this?
Mm.
Because life doesn't always go according to plan. What are some of the criticisms or limitations people bring up about manifestation?
Oh, you're absolutely right. Manifestation is not some kind of magic spell. It doesn't guarantee that everything you want will just land in your lap.
Right.
Life happens, We can't control everything, no matter how much we want something. That doesn't mean it'll materialize overnight without putting in some work.
You could do all the visualizing and good vibes in the world, but
Yeah.
sometimes things outside of our control just happen.
Exactly. And I think that's where things can get tricky, because manifestation is not about blaming yourself if things don't work out.
Right.
It's more about recognizing you do have control, but over your own actions, your own mindset.
So it's like a tool in your toolbox, not the whole toolbox.
100%, yeah.
This has been so insightful. I've learned a lot. Thank you so much for diving into this with us.
My pleasure. I always enjoy it.
And for you listening, if you were to take just one concrete action today, inspired by what we talked about, that awesome vision board of yours, What would it be? Maybe it is booking that flight. Maybe it's researching when the cherry blossoms are in bloom. Even the smallest steps can get you closer to that goal. Until next time, happy manifesting, everyone.